Right, we start off today with the news that obviously it's that time of year, so Giants are going to be taking a bit of a break. So it says, Dear Farming Simulator friends, the Giants team is off for the holidays and wishes you a great time. Fair enough. Obviously, everyone needs a bit of time off. Not a problem. But it does mean that during the holidays, support will be limited for a few days. See details below. This is all on their website, which is great. Now, the first thing that they got is some festive Christmas cards if you want to send them by email. So they're great. They are. I mean, Fleece Navidad with the sheep. That's ace. Now, obviously, limited support during the holidays. As mentioned above, during the holidays, our teams, including support and mod testers, will take a couple of days off to enjoy a proper and relaxing Christmas break. So from Saturday the 24th of December 22 until the 2nd of January 23, our support team will be only able to support key activation requests sent via the contact form. So obviously, you've got any other issues, they probably are going to wait. Have to wait anyway. Emails sent to our support address and requests made through other channels will be processed and answered again starting on the 2nd of January. Our mod testers will also be off for a couple of days and will resume testing and uploading new mods after the 9th of January. Once we are all well rested and back in the office in January, operations will continue as usual. Thanks for your patience. We hope you all have a great time and enjoy the season. Fair enough. Obviously, a lot of people break up from work. I've finished work tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow's my last day, which is great. So, obviously, everyone needs a bit of downtime. The Giants team work hard on this game with mods and updates and DLCs and whatever. So, they're definitely entitled to a time off. Anyway, we'll carry on. So, obviously, that does sort of mean that come the weekend, there's probably not going to be any mods out for a week or two. So, we'll see what happens. Obviously, we'll keep a finger on the pulse. Anything that comes out, we'll be having a look at it. But we've got some for today anyway. So the first one we've got in front of us is these here. This is the Transfer Stations pack. This is by LSM Team Falpos. 3.65 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in the construction menu. So if we go into there like that, and you're going to find them under buildings and silos. So we'll scroll along to find them. So we've got the first one there, small transfer station. Now, this is going to cost you 25 grand, but it holds 10.5 million litres. Oh, that's all right. Now, what these primarily are for is going to be a transfer station. You chuck it in one side, say like from your trailer and whatever, and load it into a different one. So if you've got a small trailer, you dump it all into the grating itself and then load it into a bigger trailer. And then the other ones, you sort of place it by the side of a railway track. So you load in one side and then take it out with the train. That's the whole premise behind it anyway. So 25 grand for the first one, 10.5 million litres. We then got the middle one, which is large transfer station, 10.5 million litre capacity again, 50 grand to buy. And then we've got the third one there, 20 grand to buy, 10.5 million litres. But it's obviously slightly different on the old train transfer station because that's got the train bit on it as well. Place them down. I mean, you could use these as a silo anyway. That's what they're under. I mean, we're on my little test area and they've gone down no problem. And these ones here, you can open up the gate like that. So you load into the grating, take it out of the spout. Again, over here, you load it in the grating there. You place that on the train tracks. That's a load in and load out for your train. If you wanted to take it out in the vehicle, take it out there. Obviously, this is primarily a train loading one. So you'd unload from the train there and then load into your vehicle there. So if you wanted an all-round one for your train, you'd probably go for the middle one. Because that's sort of like an unloading for your train sort of scenario. That being said though, that's something different into the game. Very nice. Right, next up is Pole Trailer. This is by Gamer Designs, 9.07 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in forestry equipment. So it's going to cost you 22 grand. And obviously it's a trailer for doing logs. Now you can shorten it, extend it. I mean, that's the fully extended version as it is. So you can shorten it if you're going for shorter logs. That's all right, though. I mean, you've got decals. Yes or no. Put some on the back like that. Change the main colour to any one of those. So we'll do the usual. Why not? Rim colour, white, black or chrome. Gotta be chrome, though, hasn't it? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's a simple log trailer. Nothing too special about it. But if you've got some logging on the go, you just want to pick it up and go. Deliver. And this is what you'll do with that. No problem. Very nice. Right, next up is the MP Agro Tourist 12,000. This is by MP Agro, 11.11 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it on the fertilizer spreader. So it's got a 12,000 litre tank on it, 36 metre working width, but we'll put a button here first. 36 metre working width is for your fertilizer, 12 metre working width for your lime. Fair enough. Obviously, lime normally is a little bit smaller. 28 grand to buy. It's going to work at 11 mile an hour. You've got the options there are fixed directional axis or moving directional axis. So this the wheels basically turns as your tractor turns if you've got it on the moving. If you've got it fixed, they just stay as they are. Fair enough. You then got the cover 1 or 2. So sort of a tarpaulin version or sort of a fixed frame, whatever you want to call it. All right, fair enough. Then got the rim colour, grey or black. Yeah, fair enough. Get a bit of fertiliser spreading on the go. Whilst we're on the subject of fertiliser spreading, we got this one. Because the previous one wasn't big enough, this has got a bigger tank on it. This is the Taurus Robust 30,000. This again by MP Agro. 30,000 litre tank on it, as the name would suggest. Fair enough. 165 horsepower requirement from your tractor. It's going to do 36 metre working width on the fertiliser, 12 metre working width on the lime, 11 mile an hour working speed, 39 grand. The only options you got there are wheel setups. You got standard, common low axle wheels. Now this is ace, the next one. High axle. That's a bit of a jump in the shop. That's ace. Just like add the extras. Ta-doing! Fair enough. High axle common wheels, high axle wide wheels, and then back to standard. I like that little jump. That's ace. Fair enough. Yeah, again, you got some fertilizer spreading on the go. This would do the job nicely. And the last mod we got for today is again by MP Agro. This is Taurus Truck, 8.4 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it on the fertilizer spreaders as well. This has got a 30,000 litre capacity on it. Again, 36 metre working width on the fertilizer, 12 metre working width on the lime, 15 mile an hour working speed, 37 grand. Now there is a few options for this, not so much on picking this, but what you can put it on the back of. So it says it's compatible with the Max Superliner X, MAN TGS 18 6x6, MAN TGS Tank Pack, Lizard Streamline E114G and 124G, Tatra Phoenix 6x6, and what I've got here, the TLX 9000. Now, I will say you need to be a bit careful because it's quite narrow and easily to get stuck. Or it is easy to get stuck. And I need to put my teeth in. So you just need to bear that in mind. Take your time. Back it in easy. Like that. No. See what I mean? It is a bit tight getting in there. So we'll just try that again. Ease it in. I had this on here earlier on. Ah, there we are. Right, so once you get in there, obviously you get the option, hook it on. Now I must say, the legs slide up like that, no problem. It does look a little like it's overhanging on the TLX, mind you. I mean, it could just be me. Yeah, that looks like it could have come forward a little bit. But if you take it off like that and then back all the way in, you then lose the ability to attach it. So even when you get it right at the front like that, there we are. No, there we are. It still puts it towards the back, like going on the hitch sort of thing. That being said though, I mean, it's something different. You got a truck on the go. Yeah, get one of these on the back. I've got a couple of updates. We've got the modernised flour mill by A-Dub Modding ABP team. Got the map Ebony Island by Cavalier Roy, and it does say old save game compatible, so that's alright. Got the map La Caranella by Shabba. Now, there is a few different things on there about Platinum DLC products being sold and whatever, and it comes down to the last one. Terrain and foliage, put my teeth in, changes occurred in some areas. This is an insignificant minor modification. Changes will only be noticeable in new save games. So, probably just use your old save. If you're not worried about the terrain, just carry on as you were. And finally, we got the map Western Australia by Farmer Bob. Now, there is no mention of a new save requirement, which is excellent. And the current testing list that Giants are working on for consoles got 2 on there, although that Matra pack has been in there for a while. Alright, fair enough. But then the testing list, you never know what's going to happen with that. We'll see what comes out tomorrow. So that's your mods done for you. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.